What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to our channel. You're on Let's Talk with
Sheila
and Jordan J. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us again. We are back to talk about Ready to Love.
Ready to
All
love.
right, what
You
episode is this now?
ready? You ready to love?
Anyway,
I love that song.
Okay. You like that intro?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe we should put a little clip in here.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways, so let's get into this episode. Wasn't much going on, of course, if you watched the entire thing, but there were some defining moments, and we had two new castmates actually joining us, so that was exciting to see some new people and to see some new connections. So let's actually get into our first blind date, and if we want to start there. That was actually Eric, who is the new person, and Dakiya.
Dakiya, yes.
Dakiya. So they went on a nice little, I guess a lunch date, brunch date, or whatnot.
Yeah.
He was so good looking. Like, this man, a personal chef,
Drop
and
dead
systems
gorgeous.
engineer. So he got 2 for 1 brain, and he could cook.
What?
Whew.
And they had a lot in common.
They had a lot in common.
Yeah.
They definitely had a lot in common. So that first pairing was good.
It was.
Whoever matched them together.
They matched them perfectly.
Yeah, Dakiya was head over heels.
Yeah, she
first
was definitely
sight.
impressed. She was definitely impressed with Eric. But
he's
I
a
understand
catch.
why.
He's
He
a
was
catch.
all that. He was very yummy.
Yeah, and I think he's been married. He was married when he was 18. He's got like 2 grown kids, like in their 20s. So I'm assuming he's done with kids, and Dakiya's kind of at 39, so she may or may not have kids. So that may be a good match.
Some issues in the past,
probably with getting kids. So I think that'll be a good match. Like I said, they seem to have a lot in common in the beginning,
and Eric, he did want to go back out. He wanted to go on another date.
Yeah,
but he did make it known that she's the first person that he met, so he's gonna keep his options open until he meet the other ladies. As he should, because all of them, I mean, this is a beautiful cast of ladies. I mean, and handsome gentlemen, too. But the ladies, Yeah,
it's definitely going to be some fists thrown over Eric, I think. Maybe not fists, but, words. So, because some people are clearly a little bit possessive now.
Yeah, well, you know what they want to do is lock them down.
Yeah,
anytime a lady, she meets somebody that's a catch and he's courting her, and if she can lock him down, she going to lock him down as soon as she can, which... I mean, I understand.
You're going to try
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah. And so
especially when they say, I think in D.C. is 10 women to every 10 to 1. But in reality, that's everywhere. That's all over the world because there are more women was born than men.
Right.
So right now, it's just it's a numbers game. So
it's competitive. So Eric's gonna have his hands full with these ladies because, like I said, that man is a catch. Like
he really is.
I mean, all the men out there are pretty good catches, but he for sure was one.
Yeah.
Let's go on to the next blind date. We have the newest AP.
Yes, AP. She's a boss lady as well, but she's a holistic life coach.
Yeah, so she kind of reminds me a little bit of Ace. Kind of like that.
Yeah, you're right. And then I kind of got a little Shiloh vibe too, because Shiloh was an intimacy coach. So she's a holistic coach, which, holistic is like the body, right? You know what I'm saying?
But keeping it clean,
wellness
natural,
and maintain. But it's still all about like calming, right? The calming of the body and
knowing yourself, knowing your body, getting to know you through and through.
In one with yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I kind of even felt, I kind of got, like I said, I got Shiloh vibes a little bit from AP. But I mean, she seemed to be very nice, and when Clifton saw her, he was like,
"Yeah, she's very attractive."
Yeah, she.
But at the end of that day, clearly there was not going to be a connection.
Yeah, well, he did say that he didn't see a connection for him and AP, but he did see that they could be good friends.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's all what it's about. At least he's being honest, and I'm sure AP didn't. I don't think she really felt a connection as well.
No, I think she said she gave out brotherly vibes anyway.
Right. So once she started giving out brotherly vibes.
No
brotherly
coming back from
vibe.
that, like,
That's just like being put on the friend shelf.
Yeah, that is the friend zone.
Yeah, you was friend zone real quick. So I'm glad you realized it and said, no, she's not for me.
But it doesn't matter because Clifton has a lot of ladies himself, so I don't think he needs to add to
No,
the
he
mix.
don't. But you know what was interesting? I didn't know he had a 3-year-old. Clifton has a 17-year-old and a 3-year-old.
Yeah, that's a big gap.
I don't know, ladies. What do you think about that? I would kind of be worried about that, that mother of that 3-year-old. Like, what's going on with that relationship? Not that I would be asking him up front, but in the back of my head, I would kind of want to know how is that progressing, especially if you're on the show for Ready to Love, then you all are probably co-parenting. How does that co-parenting go? How is it working? Yeah, for a 3-year-old. I mean,
I don't know.
Be careful, ladies.
Yeah, that's something to think about. I don't know if anyone else has addressed that, but
I'm sure nobody has. But I mean, that's something to think about. Like I said,
it is something to think
I mean,
about.
I wouldn't, especially if you have kids, but a 3-year-old.
When they say 5 is kind of like that.
You remember your little? What did you say? You remember? Y'all remember what this millennial said?
The kids, at least 5 years old, then you know he ain't with the baby's mama. 5 and under. Keep an eye open.
And you heard that from this millennium that you need to be careful, and I'm feeling the same way. So
I guess it's not just the
it's not the millennium. It's the grown woman in me too that's saying, be careful, keep your eye open, keep your ears to the ground. But anyway, moving on, they had a group date.
Yeah.
Paint and sip and pass.
And who was on that date?
So cute.
Tell the people who was on it.
Okay, so we had Ace on it, we had Joy on it, Cornelius Cornbread, we had Dakiya, we had the new guy, Eric.
Oh yeah, Eric.
This is painting and sipping. This is painting and sipping. And that was it.
Okay.
So you had Joy, Ace, Cornelius, Dakiya, and the new guy, Eric.
Okay.
And so basically it was such a cute day. I mean, I kind of like that little...
The idea.
Yeah, where you paint whatever you want, then you pass it down and somebody finish it, and then you keep passing it.
Except
it was sort of like
being,
yeah, I know, right?
So you gotta pay for a dead cat named Pimp.
Yeah, when Cornelius to paint his dead cat, that kind of threw Joy off, and it threw me off too. I was like, is that all you could think of right now? Paint your dead cat?
And I said, cat been dead.
What? And then you sit here telling the story about it, telling me like Cassidy love. She was what, 14 years old, and everybody used to say I'm Pimp. What did he say? I'm Pimp's daddy or something like father. I was like, Cornelius.
Everybody know him as that.
Cornbread. That's what they know you as.
Exactly.
You got a few little Ellises, so I need to know all your Ellises, Cornelius. What else they know you as?
That was peculiar.
Yeah, it was. It threw people a little bit off. But needless to say, everybody was working with it. They was painting and passing.
Yeah, the show must go on.
The show must go on. But did you kind of feel any kind of energy up in there? Because I kind of felt when Eric went and sat by Joy.
Yeah, a lot of people are feeling Joy. So it's hard not to like
you
someone
are
so down to earth.
winning.
Yeah.
Should I say she don't won? No, you ain't won yet, but you winning because you got to find your Ready to Love.
Yeah,
and then when you find yours, then you have won. So, but you are definitely, like, the men definitely feeling you, Joy. They loving on Joy.
Yeah, I can't wait to see. I want to see more of them. I hope they get a one-on-one date, her and Eric.
Oh, yeah, that would be so
I would like to see how they are. Because right now, I think Clifton is definitely still her number one.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely her number one.
So I want to see if maybe someone can come and take that spot one-on-one date. I would like to see them on that.
So they had a good day. Everything, pretty much went well. Dakiya, she kind of poured.
Cornelius
off to the side.
I just want to talk about the comment he made, basically, where he doesn't believe in the institution of marriage and commitment. And you're on a show Ready to Love, and it's not ready to start a polygamous relationship. Most of these women are here for a single monogamous relationship. That's the vibe I get.
No, it is. I think that's the vibe, and I'm surprised that because it's the second time he's kind of said he got to watch these ladies because they want a commitment. A commitment. I was like, wait. Wait, I have a question. Cornelius Cornbread, isn't that what you on the show for? Because you ready to make a commitment? Because if you ready to love, I would think a commitment come with all that readiness.
Yeah.
I didn't know you was ready to spread your love. You understand? I didn't know this was the name of the show.
Love.
Ready to spread love. Okay then, Cornelius. Boy, we need to see.
Yeah.
We may be on to something.
I know. I thought he was a Southern grown, in that household where marriage and family and one was kind of like.
I thought he was like a gentle giant, like ready to just take his.
He totally threw me off.
Yeah, he
threw me off with that. No, he don't believe in the institution.
No, he don't. He don't. And again, it's commitment. And he said that he had to watch Dakiya, that makes him a little hesitant.
Exactly, because she reminds him of someone that would want a commitment.
Yeah, and she even said it.
Well, who is any of your connections on this show? Because which one of these ladies don't seem like they want commitment?
Exactly.
I'm curious.
I'm telling you, this is the second time Cornelius, he said something to somebody about, I need to watch them. They want a commitment. I said, okay, Cornelius.
Yeah, he just wants to spread his love.
Yeah, he want to spread his love.
Good luck.
Good luck with that one. Good luck, Cornelius. I'm there for you, rooting on you, but I don't know how it's going to work out.
No problem. But let's move on to the next. Back to Ready to Love, the next date, which actually was a little bit sad. Paul and Sabrina. I felt a little bad for Paul. Yeah. Sabrina kind of broke his heart a little bit when she let him know she was not interested in his intense nature, go-getter, ambitious attitude. Although a lot of women will like that. If it's too strong, it's kind of a turn-off.
And then I think Sabrina saying that her personality kind of mimics his personality.
A little so.
So she don't need somebody who going like she going. She needs somebody kind of ground her. That's what I got.
And help her stay in the moment.
Yeah. Enjoy the moment, not just be always 10 steps ahead.
Future.
And that can be real stressful. So I can understand if you got a partner and you all complement each other as far as you all are one and the same. That would be a problem.
Yeah, they just say opposites attract for a reason.
Right, for a reason. So Sabrina let him down, but Paul was, pretty crushed.
Yeah, he was.
He really seemed like he liked Sabrina, and he wanted to see where it would go. And she kind of just shut it down, like it's not gonna go.
And I think it hurt even more because Paul doesn't seem like an emotional type of man. So I think his words, even though he doesn't show it, he will say it, and it's like, dang, I know you felt that.
And then I think with Paul, he has this external, real hard outer shell, but I think he's gooey inside. You understand? It's like that chocolate when you crack the chocolate, the Magnum ice cream, and you crack it and it's all soft and the chocolate just rolled out or something. I feel like that's Paul. I don't know. Am I the only one feel like that? Let me know. I mean, I just feel like he just come off hard and he come off being blatant and I'm gonna give it to you raw and this, that, and other. But on the inside, I feel like he does that as a way to a mechanism, a protection, a defense mechanism.
Yeah, I think he wants someone to accept
I think he's sensitive.
Yeah, I do too. I definitely saw a different, more vulnerable side to him. And like you said, I think he just wants someone to accept him for all that he is.
Yeah,
and maybe down the line he'll probably compromise.
Right, yeah, and maybe open up. That's the part where Laverne even kind of Laverne Precious. I know we're moving ahead, but she did kind of tell him to open up a little bit. Yeah, she did tell him to open up. And Paul, yes, I think you really should open up. But at the same time, I'm glad that you're going to reflect on how the ladies think of you. Because, again, lady wants a partner. She wants somebody who's gonna be there, not somebody who's that you're coming in the door and she's going out, and you all are like you said, you want a companion as well as a partner. And sometimes when you all business, you lack that sensitivity side, and it ain't all about banging, putting you on no table, Paul. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes, women need to be stroked in
Yes.
other ways.
And not just straight to it.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
Yeah, so hopefully, like I said, he did take it as well as he could.
Yeah, he did. He took it as well as he could.
Yeah.
So, but I did feel a little bit bad, Paul, because I could see that you really did like Sabrina.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, it's 6 other women.
Exactly. You got one that really truly is feeling you, Precious.
I know. Okay, yeah,
Precious
let's move. But yeah,
so.
she is. But we're gonna move to the next day.
Yeah, that's
day
fine,
just to talk about a little bit, because I want to talk about Joy and Laverne and all them before I get to Precious in love.
Well, that's the end, but I'm just saying Precious clearly has strong feelings.
She does.
So
yeah, I mean, real strong feelings.
Yeah.
For
so
him.
all right, so we'll move on to the next group date, which involved Joy Laverne, and she said Demetrius, the new lady AP, and one more, Paul. Paul was there as well.
Yeah.
That was cute.
It was cute.
It was cute. It was.
I mean, it wasn't like, it wasn't a lot like going on.
No action.
But it was like Paul, he was, trying to make connections with
Paul being Paul.
Yeah, definitely Paul being Paul. But Paul was trying to make a connection with Joy. Also with AP, he was trying to help him learn how to bowl, teach him how to bowl. I don't know if they needed to be taught. But that's okay. He was still
I think that's his love
teaching.
language.
Oh, you think that's his love language?
He likes to service, I guess, things, they need this. So
he's trying to open up doors for you so you can be positive, have a positive interaction. Mm-hmm. Okay, Paul, let's know, what is your love language? What do you think your love language is? Because hopefully some lady will ask you on the show, but if not, feel free to come in here and comment on Let's Talk with Sheila and Joy, and we would love to have you and see what you say, Paul. But anyway, moving right along, Joy was a big hit at the group bowling alley. We wasn't surprised. Laverne, I don't know what to say about Laverne. He was just, okay, so Joy, she helped Demetrius because he was there. She was trying to give him a little tip, on what to do. And then when he got ready to bowl, she kind of gave him a little tap, like tap.
A coach's tap.
Yeah,
like good luck. Play.
Yeah, like a good luck.
Laverne must have seen.
Clearly, Laverne saw. Because when it was his time to bowl, what was he
wanted
saying?
A little pep talk.
He wanted a pep talk. He wanted to be touched too. He wanted to have hands laid on him.
Yeah.
Now, Laverne, is that harassment if you asking for her to lay hands? And if she don't lay the hand just right?
Exactly, and this is your second time.
Is it going to be a problem?
This is not like this the first time you done. This
Laverne is the biggest flirt on here. I'm loving Laverne. He is a big flirt. He was just like, ugh. And Joy, I think we need to go out on a date.
Making pretty
But
babies.
can I just ask, wasn't it 1 or 2 shows ago he was so in love with Laverne? Is that the same guy? Ace. Is that the same guy?
Yes.
Damn, Laverne, you be switching it up, don't you? Boy, let me find out you out here got a lot of women stronger.
Clearly got
stronger
a ton
on you. Because you in there making all of them feel good. Mm-hmm. Well, at least you ain't a copy-paste kind of guy.
That's true.
He's definitely not a copy-paste, but he definitely got away with the ladies as far as flirt.
Well, he's got something. I'm curious to see if that's going to catch up with him soon.
We're going to see. We're going to see.
Yeah, you can't be in everybody's face cheese.
No,
like
you
that.
can't be. So we're going to see. But you know what? But what I do like is Joy clearly can handle all the men, and she really loves their energy. Yeah, she has talked negative about no one. She likes Paul. She likes his way, his energy, the way he acts. She likes Laverne. Like, she's here for it all. So
she's adaptable.
Yeah, she's very adaptable. So I like that about her. Yeah, I really like that about Joy.
Yeah, well, let's go to the group date where not everybody was interacting, right?
Okay, so we had another group date, and this group date had Tori, had Sabrina, Dakiya.
No, it had AP.
Oh, yeah, AP Wiley.
And Demetrius.
Sabrina, Demetrius, and Tori. Yeah. And so they went on a tour of D.C. That's what I think. They went on a tour of D.C. in like their own little private tour bus. And for some reason, Demetrius is in the back by himself, and you had partners. I guess you should say you had on one side AP, you had Wiley, you had Sabrina, and you had Tori, and then you had on the next row you had Demetrius sitting by himself. So anyway, long story short, the women, all of them wanted to sit back there with Demetrius and have a conversation with him.
Just couldn't quite get there.
I know, he couldn't get there. And Sabrina was as close as she could. And what did Sabrina felt?
And
but
she
then
still didn't engage him.
She did not engage him.
That Demetrius should be trying to engage her, talk to her, fight for her, because it's 2-3 right now, right? Like, hello, you need to.
So yeah, she did. She definitely felt me. And Demetrius, he wasn't having that. He was just sitting there in his own face. Yeah, he was just sitting there like looking. I guess he was like, "Why am I here? I'm like the third wheel," which he was.
Yeah.
But AP wanted to talk to you, and okay, so now let's go into my philosophy, how I feel.
Okay.
If it's somebody else that I want to talk to, and he's sitting clearly in the back by himself, I don't care if I'm in the front, I would have told Tori. But Tori, it was good talking to you. Let me go. Not Tori, Wiley. Wiley, because I'm talking as AP, not Sabrina. Because Sabrina was close enough to Demetrius that she could have spoke to him.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm not really sure why she didn't. But if I was AP, I would have said, well, let me go back here and see what Demetrius. And I would have got up and I would say, excuse me. And I would have went through the aisle and I would have sat right next to Demetrius and I would have said, so how are you doing tonight? What's going on with you? And I would have started the conversation. And I'm sure if I would have started the conversation would have continued. It would have been a good conversation. To me, as a grown lady, that's how I move. I'm not going to sit and talk to somebody and waste time with somebody because my time is valuable. Especially, if I see somebody else that I would least like. I mean, this is why you're on the show, Ready to Love, to entertain and get to know everybody. So I don't think AP would have been a problem because you're new on the show. So it wouldn't have been a problem. So next time, girl, take your opportunity, girl.
Yeah, that's what this is. You clearly
girl, that was your opportunity. Anyway, you wasn't feeling Wiley. Wiley, trust me, Wiley would have understood. And anyway, it's just the way that you do it. You don't be, disrespectful. Hey, Wiley, let me go see what Demetrius doing. He all back there, sitting back there. Demetrius, and I would have gave him that little smile. He just smiled and, excuse me. And I would have plopped down right next to Demetrius. And I said, hey, Demetrius, what's going on with you?
Yeah.
And that's how you do it, okay? That's how you do it. At least that's how I do it.
That's how
you know what I'm saying? That's how I would have done it. So anyway, moving along. Yep. Take your opportunities when you get them. Because you may not get another opportunity. Is that not true?
That's very true.
Trust me, how many times I've been shopping and I said, oh, I'm not going to buy it now. I'll circle back around before I leave and get it. And I don't circle back around and get it. So it's an opportunity lost. If it's something that I really needed, guess what? I didn't get it. So you have to, on this Ready to Love, that's what you have to do is get to know everybody, AP. Please don't feel like, a situation or environment can stop you from getting to know him. Because like I said, Demetrius he's a good-looking guy. He got a lot of stuff. He got it together. So it's worth you talking to him and seeing what's up. So hopefully they'll get a chance to go on a date.
Something. But y'all better go after Demetrius because I don't think Demetrius is a little worried about his options.
I know. I was going to say
if y'all want to talk to him, you need to kind of step up, Sabrina.
Can you imagine?
Because you should have been engaging both of them. Like, that's how you should have played that. What are your thoughts? Pull it just like that, but hey, maybe that after our conversations are enough to keep them there.
It's just the thing about it is nowadays I don't know a whole bunch of men like trying to really like court you. Like in the olden days. So if you are interested in somebody and clearly, I think you have to let them know up front. But on a show like this, you got so many people that's that's interested in Demetrius. You have to be reassuring and let him know. Yes, I know you. A lot of women like you, but you know what I'm saying. I still like you, but I'm gonna give you your space to meet everybody. But just know, I still have a connection. I still want to get to know you as much as possible. I don't know. That's how I handle it. But anyway, so moving right along. This is the end of the night. I should say all the dates. And now the ladies come back and they meet with Tommy.
Deliberation.
Ladies lounge. Yes. ladies.
So, as always, who we feeling? Who we not feeling?
Right.
Let's go around the room. You want to say who we feeling?
So who we're feeling? Ace, she's feeling Laverne. Of course, they had a connection early on. Hopefully, they have a date too. Because I want to see if Ace can handle Laverne. Yeah, I do. I want to see their interactions. I really want to see.
I think he's so different around her.
I think he is. He look like that type that he'll probably be so subdued and just so nice and sweet. Laverne, you better be yourself. You better be as ignorant as you are all the time on the show with the other ladies when you get with Ace. Let her see the real Laverne. Yes. Okay?
Don't be sending your representative.
Not no representative. Ace. We're going to need Ace to come on that date. But anyway, so then we had Joy. So, you know, she's connected with Clifton.
Yes.
Carmen is connected to Clifton.
Clifton and...
Did Joy like that? Joy,
No, yeah. She kind of had a little stone face when Clifton was mentioned by Carmen. So... Don't worry, Joy.
Sabrina has a connection with Demetrius and Tori, but Demetrius is her strongest connection.
Or so she says.
Dakiya has a connection with Eric, the new guy. Demetrius, wow, Eric and Demetrius, they gonna be, Clifton, wow. Okay, Dakiya, I can't wait to see who you end up with.
Yeah.
So, and then last but not least, Precious. And she has a connection with Paul.
Sweet old Paul. Which I like that connection.
So, I really do. And you know, she even took up for you, Paul. So I'm going to let you know. You know, she seemed to be riding for you. So please do not just, you know, decide like, you know.
You too good.
Yeah, or something. You too something. Because I think you need to look. Yeah, I'm just saying. I think you need to look at Precious. She's beautiful and she's feeling you.
Yeah.
So I think you would want to open up and find out what it is she's seeing in you, Paul. Because the other women, they're not really seeing
he was on the bottom for a lot of these ladies.
So as far as no connection, AP... She said Wiley. Dakiya said Laverne.
Too out there.
And good old Cornelius Cornbread. She was not feeling no connection.
Too loose.
AP wasn't feeling Laverne. I was like, not Laverne. Ladies love Laverne. No, I'm joking. I'm just playing. But anyway, she didn't feel it. Ace is not feeling Paul. Joy is not feeling Cornelius Cornbread. Sabrina's not feeling Cornelius, Cornbread, or Paul. So, with that being said, the bottom two this week was
Cornelius Cornbread and Paul P.O. Excuse me, I always want to call him Popo. But anyway, it's Paul P.O., you know, the nicknames. Those are the two bottom this week. So, Joy ended up taking out Cornelius and Precious took out Paul because she wanted to deliver the message of the ladies and what they said about him, which was basically he needs to open up more, be a little bit more vulnerable. Right. And which you could see from that conversation, he was kind of like on the defense very early on, saying, well, I can only do this. And if you don't receive it well, then that's your fault. Like, if you don't respond well, that's your fault. You're the issue because I'm who I am. And, you know, basically, I'm not changing. So which Precious, she listened well. She really responded and gave her honest opinion. So hopefully he listened to that because... Like I said, Precious is someone who is down for you. So if she's saying it and she's saying it
and she's telling them what the lady, it's like constructive criticism.
Exactly. And coming for someone like Paul, like who likes to give out constructive criticism, I hope he can take it.
It didn't look like he was. It did. It looked like it took him. You know, I think in the end, after he kind of thought about it and processed it, he said, well, maybe it's a few things I need to, you know,
so it looks like Precious reevaluate say it in a way that, you know, did touch someplace. Because like I said, Precious is for you. So maybe he understood that.
Right. I hope so because you're 48 years old, Paul. And you know what I'm saying? If you feel like being raw, uncut is working for you, then you probably wouldn't be on this show.
Right.
But if it's not working for you, I think with these beautiful ladies who all got it together, I think you should kind of listen to what they said. And maybe, like I said, there again, that's that external, interior, exterior that you're showing everybody. And maybe you need to, like, get rid of that and just show them the real Paul.
Right.
I mean, what can you lose? If they get to know you and you're not the one for them, then guess what? They really did get to know you. But for you to tell them everything that you say about them, if it ain't right, they need to take it and they need to fix it. Huh?
Yeah.
You understand? Because you so raw and uncut. Well, let's see how you're going to do now. I want to see. I can't wait to see how he's going to progress.
Yeah.
So anyway, to make another short, Joy, she's so sweet. She had to talk to Cornelius Cornbread. And basically, she just said the ladies not feeling him.
Like any of them, not one.
Nobody. And was he surprised?
A little bit, yeah. He didn't think all 7 women were gonna just kind of brush him off to the side like that. I think he thought he had stronger connections, although I'm not sure with who, but he just didn't feel like
he was clearly shocked.
Yeah,
clearly
he
surprised.
was that bad. Like he didn't think he came off as bad as how they felt. So
right. I mean, Cornelius, you didn't just seem like you're not, I don't know what you was looking for.
Like,
yeah, you really clearly not ready. And the ladies felt it. I'm just saying. And anytime you shutting people down because they want commitment and you got a problem with commitment, then that's a problem.
Yeah,
on a show that's ready to love. Now, what I will say again, like I said earlier, go ahead and pitch Ready to Spread Love. And then maybe they'll bring you back.
Like that. I think they got some shows.
Okay then. Oh, okay. Ready to Spread Love. That's what you need. Not Ready to Be Love. That's a committed show. Yeah. Ready to Spread Love is non-committal. So anyway, with that being said,
Cornelius was let go, and hey, it is what it is at this point. I'm not really sad to see him go.
Right.
So hopefully, are they bringing any new?
Yeah, so next week, next week they're gonna bring another new male and another new female. So I'm really liking these blind dates, Tommy. So I like how you all are spinning it, and it's this season I like it.
Good.
So it's a good season. Yeah, and I mean not that I didn't like last season because it gave us plenty to review. But this season is cute, and it looks like the ladies and the gentlemen are really out here trying to find love. Yeah, so they are ready. I'm ready to love.
And with that being said, we're going to see y'all next week, okay?
Make sure you subscribe.
Please subscribe.
And please hit the like button. Come on, I know you like
share
the
video.
rendition of Ready.
Yeah. Share that. Share that voice. Share that voice. All right, guys. See ya.